How about that?
Only you.
That part.
Hey, so I'm coming up there end of the month.
Okay. Was
And
there
I'm
more
gonna
to
make
that?
sure I don't have no liquor in my
But-
house when you come up here.
Amen.
Because
I don't need to be drunk. I want to be sober the whole time I'm there.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right.
Where they do that at?
At that house.
Know that much.
What house?
At that house. That weekend.
What
I know I
house?
gotta be on my best behavior.
What house is that?
I told you that when you first came. No, he's not gonna say it. Yeah, we'll tell you after.
What house is that?
It definitely ain't here.
Man, look, I wanted to go to the strip club. I wanted to go have a good night.
How you gonna do that? You can't
Yeah.
say
Y'all ruined it for me.
both ways.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. In order to do that with my dog with the red hair, Miss Linda, if you can't drink a bottle, get something to eat, and then go out, you ain't ready.
And it's supposed to be the
I'm not
other way
ready.
around.
Let me tell you something.
Then
That's how they come at me. He already know. Who is that? Marlon?
That's great.
That's
We can't see
Greg?
them.
I was talking.
We can't see.
Who
any
is
of
that,
them
Greg?
anymore.
Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, because
Greg, you already know how they coming at me.
yeah, you make those fucking goddamn. It'll be 99.9% alcohol. I spit up a shot and a half of an ice cube in there.
Yeah. Huh? So
Nah.
Marlon definitely can't come around. Marlon definitely can't come
No,
around.
I'm exaggerating, right? I'm just talking about a night, right? So let me talk about the.
Marlon definitely
Do
can't
you
come
mind
around.
I bring it up, Linda?
Go ahead.
Alright, so one night, right?
Okay.
We all planned on drinking for the night. So we got some Hennessy Black. We on her patio. Everybody got cigarettes and whatnot. Blah blah blah.
Oh my gosh, Greg! Tell stories faster.
Everybody don't fix their first stuff.
God damn.
And then I got old and said to her, "Go fix cup." She's like, "What?" I said, "You heard me. Go fix your cup and your cup." I got you. This nigga put nothing but alcohol in my one ice cube.
One cube.
And she made this fucking chase around the highway.
Look at my face on there.
Right? I learned to listen. I never
Looking like he
again.
lied like a
Here goes this nigga a couple weeks later and do the same shit to her. And she's like, "Oh, did you learn from your cousin?" And I'm like, and I'm sitting right there, and I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't say that. And he's like, fuck that.
There it goes again.
And they going back and forth. I said, okay, whatever. She came back. I don't know how we got home for the night.
Greg, what in the
That-
fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is going on?
Man, Greg, we have a story for you.
God damn. I think I passed out and came back to life. Greg, what in the fuck is you talking about?
You know.
What
You
the-
said, oh, you didn't learn from your
What
cousin?
the fuck is going
does this
on?
every night.
Okay, and you grabbed both the cups and you came back with them heavy ass drinks, and that was it. Was done. We was in the he was in the white truck at the time, and had to make it down the road. We go, fuck. I'm like, you idiot.
Greg, I'm gonna need you to update your camera or something. God damn. Your shit is coming in so slow to where it feel like you've been telling this story for a whole year.
My Wi-Fi ain't working properly. So
I'm gonna need oh my god, I'm gonna need you to go get some more Wi-Fi. Oh my god.
He won't pay for it.
I'm gonna need you to pay for upspeed. update or something.
It ain't me, it's the company.
What company you got?
Man.
It better not be Spectrum.
Spectrum. Oh my god.
I think you pay for the off the line shit. No. What in the fuck is
I'm
that?
sorry, I walked in the room.
He has 5. Yeah, I was at 3.
Okay, what's y'all questions y'all need to ask us? Because
Hold on, let me go get me a drink and then I'm gonna come back with some questions.
He has to go
get you a drink. Yes. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Get you a drink, get you a bottle,
A bottle.
get whatever the fuck you need.
I'm getting it right now.
From Greg's room.
Who is that, Struggle? Oh, that's
No,
not
that's
Struggle.
Marlon.
No! That's not Marlon.
That's Marlon.
In another room.
In Greg's room.
I'm done.
Look at where he gets his bottle from.
I am done.
I need to drink.
People looking like I see. So wait. So I want to know, do women stay in relationships with men for benefits?
Who are what?
What? Hell yeah.
You said who are benefits?
You think it's all about men?
Well, like, nobody stays in a relationship for sex.
What? How come they don't?
Yeah, there are people that do.
That benefit gotta be more than
You have to really be putting it down though.
That part.
Like I mean, like nothing on
He
this
got
earth.
that man got to be eating the booty like it's grocery and
that shit still in somewhere.
nah.
Like
Booty don't pay the bill.
Let me tell you something.
Eating booty don't pay the bill.
Most of the time, it's not all about money.
Okay. But
It's all about
all the damn time.
shit. Yes, the fuck it is.
No, you don't. I don't know. I have morals.
Nah. You don't even look like you have a paycheck, but you have morals. No.
Oh my god.
I don't know what morals are when it comes to.
No. No. What morals do the fuck you have? The struggle, you killing me here. Nah. What the fuck is going on?
Is that crackhead liquor they're drinking already? Are you drinking it by the teaspoonful?
Everybody needs love.
Fucking morals.
No, that is a moral. Everybody needs love.
Hold
It's a
on.
moral.
Struggle is giving me like, I don't even know what type of fucking vibe.
Well, wait. Why is that an issue though? Why?
What? Does somebody got morals?
It's not.
Let me tell you something.
What?
I was just.
My morals are not that great.
What's your morals?
But I do have morals.
What are they?
Immoral.
Children and the elderly.
What? He couldn't even see that. He couldn't even say that shit with a straight face.
Oh,
Who said that? Greg?
Yeah.
Did Greg say children? Cause he fucked with a bitch that had 10.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, 6.
You think, that he been trafficking and raping.
Wow.
Nah, I don't agree with that. But as
You
far
don't even know the story that you told me
if
about.
you fuck somebody raw and you don't expect a child to come out, that's your dumb ass. I don't believe in high money to pay for you to have a fucking abortion.
First off, if you fucking somebody that got 10 kids, you better expect them to have 11.
Exactly. So if you went ahead and fucked that nigga And then he's like, I don't want to have this. Why should he want to?
I got a good question. I got a great question on that.
That shit. No.
Because the dude has sex with you doesn't mean that because you guys have kids doesn't mean that you have to have a relationship with them.
You don't have to have a relationship with them, but you don't need to sell it as a story. If you keeping it real with them, shut the fuck up, Greg, and struggle.
Belinda, can you be quiet for a second?
Yours, you talk to yours. You can take with yours.
First off, you don't have to have a relationship with them, but if you selling their ass a dream, then that's something totally different. If you still having sex with them, that's something totally different.
So, all right. So let's say you're not selling them a dream. You're not trying to have sex with them. You just want to be in the kid's life, but they pushing a relationship, and that's the only way you can move forward.
Okay, so that's when you let them know exactly what the fuck you want. You have to sit them down. Then I mean, as a man, you probably have to go to the extreme, and I wouldn't say put yourself on child support, but go to the extreme and drop the shit off in front of the door. And go for daddy rights or some shit like that.
I didn't hear you. Hey, y'all gotta be quiet. This sounds important. What was that?
I say at that point, you have to like probably drop some shit off at the door, make sure you keep your receipts, and go for daddy rights. That don't necessarily mean that you have to go for child support rights. That don't necessarily mean that they have to put you on child support, but that means that if you're taking care of your child, make sure that you keep every receipt that you have, just so if that person that you fucking with is petty and don't want you to see the child, and you want to see the child, you go in front of a judge, you let them know that you're doing everything to take care of this child, providing them with clothes and everything, and you won't have to pay that child support payment.
Child support till 18 because they don't know. They ain't doing all that. They ain't going through all that. They just rather just, oh man, this bitch fucking.
If you doing what you need to be, not selling this girl a dream, not having sex with them, then if they personally want to take it to court, you can show that judge everything that you're doing for that child, and that judge will not make you pay child support.
Shit me.
It all depends on what judge you
I tried that. It cost me $581 every 2 weeks.
What did
when I tried that?
What did you show the judge?
Huh?
What did you show the judge?
What did I show the judge?
Yeah.
I showed him every receipt I had. The fact that like my son was on my lease. My son was registered for school in the area. I showed like literally like I was caring for my son. Only thing I didn't have was healthcare. And the fact that she conned me into letting him go on Medicare under her name because it was free.
But you do have biased judges. You do have judges that's biased, and they'll try to make you do all of that extra shit like pay child support. But you can fight that.
Anger management. No, I know. All I'm saying is just that like the situation I'm in now is kind of like very, 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 very scary.
You said very like 3 times. What the fuck is scary about it? Like very, you gotta make me scared.
Yeah, damn, I'm scared. I ain't even know
the
that.
fuck.
No, man, look. I could count on my hand how many times we've had sex, and unfortunately, we're in a relationship.
The thing is, y'all need to figure out who y'all having sex with. This is the problem with y'all dudes. Y'all fuck these females unprotected.
No,
and y'all have kids.
It's not no unprotected. It's not unprotected or fucking these females. It's a lot to do with everybody out here fishing. You putting up a whole false persona. You totally different. And then the moment that you feel that you got the person, then bah, here I am. and that shit ain't cool. Like
That's why you need to get to know a
I'd
person
rather be
first.
natural.
That's why you need to get to know a person first.
And you'll never ever get to know people nowadays in the social media age.
Oh, never social media. Who the fuck people off social media?
No, it's not even social media. It's just that people now they even live the social media life. Like they'll sit here and lie to your face. I got a job. I do this. And in real life, you sitting at home.
But then,
because you're crazy.
But it's not real life, because how long? See, I know things about a person within a couple of weeks. That's a man thing.
Well, I'm a dude. I'm not sitting here going through police records or trying to figure out how many times you've been to the clinic.
I am,
because you
hand me that?
Committed. Right. That none of my business.
The liquor. That sounds like a you problem.
It is, and that's something I'm learning that I gotta start doing.
Because why wouldn't you want to know about the female that you having sex with unprotected? Y'all don't even know if these females have AIDS.
Like, as I said, I can count on one hand. Even though we have a baby, one hand, as many times we've had sex.
How many? What you know about her?
What I know about her now, or at the time that I found out that she was pregnant?
That Red Bull. At the time before you had sex with her raw.
Which one?
Hey, Marlon, tell him how many baby mamas you got.
I had 3 kids, 3 baby mamas. 3.
See, that's
3 kids, 3 baby mamas.
That's a you thing. You don't like protecting yourself.
We love raw dog. Get out of here.
Most men do.
Y'all some nasty motherfuckers.
No.
You think when we sticking our dick in raw, we think about AIDS or kids?
No.
It's really up to the women to be adamant about that.
I'm sticking it in for this great time. And whatever happens after that, I guess we're going to have to live with that.
And a lot of females will let y'all go. They'll let y'all stick y'all shit up in them.
Yeah, that's well. It depends. You don't stick dick in everything. I don't stick no raw dick in anything. Yeah, that's a different.
Apparently, y'all do.
Well, yeah.
If y'all don't know shit about a female, y'all sticking y'all dick in anything.
Right. If you fucking,
you don't know what the fuck they have.
You raw dogging on top within the first week or 2, 3 weeks.
You're 100% correct on that.
Before I raw dog, you gotta give me some money.
I knew a couple people that never used condoms, and they were just
were they from the 70s?
No, they were
nasty.
They were like maybe a couple years.
What you say, struggle?
But we were in our
what did he say?
20s at the time.
In his 20s. Oh, he was in his 20s. Man, come on, man.
I mean,
don't know about putting no strap on. You young enough to take care of
majority of the females that's crazy is not going to is not going to expect you to have on a condom. Know that.
Nah. I'm learning most of the females that's crazy are the ones that's going to see you in the store and try to talk to you. My thing now, if a chick ever hit on me, I'm running.
Nah.
I'm calling her crazy for her face and running.
Well, shit, you already got 3 kids, so.
You need a vasectomy at this
The
point.
thing is, who the fuck is you meet? What stores you meeting these females in that don't expect you to have on no condom?
See, and that's the thing though. Like it's not where you meet them or anything like that. Cause like I meet chicks in like really really nice places, and it's like, wow, you're not what I expected.
What the fuck is a nice place? Explain that to me. That's a nice place.
Church.
No.
Church.
No, sir. No.
What church? Where the nuns are at? That church?
You talking about the Christian churches?
No, where the nuns are at. They gotta be Catholic church. Nuns.
The Christians or the Catholic church?
I knew I shouldn't be going to church.
Now, look, anywhere that they believe in a
not for what you're trying to do.
And anything like that, like any female that walks up to me and say anything nice to me, I curse them out now.
Why?
Nah, don't curse them out.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
First
The
off,
last chick ruined it for everybody.
nah.
No, don't let her make you retarded.
Right.
Florida people
Yeah,
is
I'm
crazy
joking,
anyway.
I'm
So
joking.
I would hope.
first
so.
off,
You're so correct. Oh my God.
Florida people is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
So you have to cuss their ass out.
South Florida. South Florida women are totally different. Like, I don't understand. Like, how in the world are you a woman and you expect to jump in a grown man's face and not expect him to put his hands on you?
Nah. Where the fuck?
Women are crazy.
That's
Amen. I agree with that.
is that where the fuck is they at? In Palm Beach?
Broward. 954. Broward County.
Oh, what is it? Broward County?
Now,
Yeah.
look,
Broward County.
they south
That
of the
is so
Mason-Dixie
funny.
line. That's what it is.
How to blame Broward County for what he just said?
Damn.
Is-
Damn.
Is these
Those-
black
those-
girls or white girls? I'm trying to figure out where we going with this.
Color don't matter. But it's
Like you
mostly
said
black
earlier.
girls.
So
Color
fucking
don't matter. Yeah, like you said earlier, color don't fucking matter.
when it comes to certain race.
He said, but it's mostly black.
Nah,
girls.
race don't matter. Race don't matter. It's just the culture down here. It's like women down here feel like you got to be a thug. Like they can't be real women, or whatever that means. But
They don't
it's
know
just
how to be
scary.
feminine.
Yeah, right. But we don't know what the hell is a real woman. Shit. So we just happy just to get a real woman. It's like shit. Like y'all a real
See,
nigga. Y'all got
it's
more
because, like,
non-women down there than anywhere in Florida.
I
That's
dated
women.
a real woman before, one who understands shit and like is normal and calm and rational.
No,
I
where's she
guess I
from?
would say just rational.
Down there.
Just rational. Because down here, I don't think nobody understands what being rational means.
Oh wow.
Where's she from though?
Which one?
The one that was rational.
You'll have to look it up on your own.
Honestly, she's from Miami, Dade County, 305.
So what happened?
I was a horrible person.
So you know
Yeah, I was just a horrible person.
you know what
I
they
got
say.
married on her, and then
What
I
goes
just
around
understood.
comes around.
Oh yeah, I understand that. I'm not mad about things that women physically do. Like you cheat, that's on you. That ain't got shit to do with me. You out here doing your dirt. That's on you. It ain't got shit to do with me. But when you start doing crazy shit like killing fish,
What?
stealing cell phones, punching
Killing
people in
fish?
the face, like you know, it's
So
it's
what you
now
was doing?
become-
What you was doing? Not no, huh? What the fuck was you
what
doing?
I was doing.
Yeah.
What I'm doing now, nothing.
I don't believe that.
Nah, sir.
See, I work all day. I
You
got
lying.
no life.
I'm not believing that shit.
Your facial expressions don't even agree with you. So
No, I'm a very friendly person. So like,
Mm.
if you're in a relationship with me, you gotta
Too
understand.
fucking
Like, I talk
friendly.
to everybody. I'm very, very friendly. Everywhere I go, I make friends.
mm.
So you got to be very confident. So if you're
So
very
is that
insecure,
Ah.
is that code for man whore?
It's a
No,
code
I have
for
no
dick. I mean,
Hmm?
not with weak dick.
it's a code for him
All for that.
getting insecure as females.
He's going straight off of really letting you know.
and that's the thing though. Like what I said, I actually dated himself, and it wasn't so much
It cut off.
looking at my faults or issues or anything. It was just more about just. I'm sorry.
But how open was you with the female?
We can't.
No, I said how open.
I'm a very honest. Like this date, I'm very, very honest. Now, if you're dating me and I'm telling you that we're single, I don't know what to tell you.
She's just crazy at that point.
Nah, he wasn't telling her ass.
Or you weren't really telling her.
He was not telling her that.
That's already established.
No, maybe or maybe to you it's established. Did you vocalize
a lot of females have a misconception.
Did you vocalize that? That's the only way it'll be established.
Look, if a guy tells you, hey, the reason why I can't see myself with you is, and list more than 2 things, this nigga thought about it.
Wow. Why are you even trying to be with that person if that's the case?
That part.
Because the sex is good.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
And that nigga only gave you whack dick. Hold on. Whack dick.
WD.
So that's why I said it's all based on the perception.
So he was selling her as a dream. And after he sold her as that dream, she became a part.
I want to know, are men judged on how the women look that they have sex with? Because some of the men take the women out there and sex like you, like you,
I guess it depends on if you're giving them that WD, that whack dick.
Wait, what he said? Do men judge how females look?
Yeah, don't nobody get no fuck who you fuck with.
Okay, you as a man asking that question is strange and odd to me. Like, what the, like, you don't know the answer to that question. What the fuck kind of man are you? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm a woman, and I'm like, what the fuck? Dang, struggle. You every time you
that's
come,
not struggle. That's great.
Come on, man.
Hey, we'll be cutting on it on the man, baby mamas. Cut that shit out.
Let me tell you something.
Y'all got going on.
They ask that question because they giving out whack dick, so nobody get no fuck.
I mean, you look. I don't.
They can't get whack dick out of their mind.
Okay. I will say this. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Looks matter. Looks matter. I don't care who you are. It may not be the most important thing, but looks matter. You have to be able to look at that person without them having a bag over their head. You know, to be with somebody. So looks are always important. I gotta at least be able to stomach you.
Whether they fat or skinty.
Don't mean everybody.
What?
Just because you pussy and finger up there, you might be moving wrong. Yeah. Don't do it all kind of.
Wait, your sound is real messed up. Wait. Your sound is real messed up. You gotta fix it before you talk.
I said not everybody deserves the best first night. You can't act like
So not everybody deserves the best on first night.
Then why are you with that person? If that's how you feel about them, that's just, you're just a whore at that point.
My thing is, why is you having sex with somebody on the first night if you're not trying to have a connection with them afterwards?
Yeah, like what the hell are you?
We men. We ain't fucking for
it ain't
connection.
gotta be the first night. It can be like, okay, I finally wanna, you know.
It'll be the first night.
Connect
Like
with that
the week later, 2 weeks later, it's still be the first night. You gonna get whack dick on the first night you're fucking. That's what we talking about. Like, it don't matter what night it is, nigga. We talking about the first night you're fucking. What?
Wow, that's just nasty.
Yeah, like you try to get in some pre half dicks. Well, I didn't give it all the dick that first time, so that don't count.
They say he gave some whack dick. So
Yeah.
what? I mean, think
at you like, okay, that wasn't the whole
I
thing.
don't think they necessarily trying to say whack dick. I think they just trying to say.
I'm not feeling you like that. I am not giving you the dick the first night.
Then you shouldn't even be messing with that person.
Right.
No, he basically saying that the woman really want dick, and he really ain't like that.
No
You don't
female
have to
ever
give it
just
to
really
her.
want the dick.
Well, yeah. Then
Why? So
exactly.
now
We're
you're just
whores,
community
We're going
dick.
to we're whores.
Yeah,
That's what
you're
we get back
community
to.
dick.
We're whores. We're not going to oh, she want dick. Oh, I can't say no. Oh.
If you're just giving it away to charity,
Unless you paying them.
you're
I don't
giving it
know.
away to charity. That's what. Now you got donation dick.
That's pretty much what he talking about.
Passing this shit around like the donation day.
So you not giving out whack dick, you giving out donation dick.
I ain't donating shit.
That's exactly what you're doing, because it's not.
Whack and it's good. Don't give a fuck,
It's not considered whack.
Be happy you just got it.
Be happy you got some dick.
You giving it to the female that want it. So you donating to her cause.
Desperately at that point, and she can't get anything else other than you. If that's the case,
Donated desperate dick. Triple
Right.
D. Triple D. In this
So
bitch.
they donate to her cause.
Triple
And
Giving it all the person, all depending on the nigga. Like sometimes these women didn't have the initial thought that I'm gonna go out with this nigga and I'm gonna give it up just because I want to see what he working with. Nigga, I done had this conversation.
Right.
Nigga, I'm getting it because I want it.
yeah, she
Nigga,
just
y'all
wanted
think
some dick.
just like you do. Yeah.
right.
I didn't say it didn't happen. So what are you talking about?
I've had nights where I honestly wanted to go home,
But yeah, she really.
But at the end of the day, that same type of woman that you described, what would she be labeled as? She would be labeled as a whore.
No, but to them they saying it was whack dick, but maybe to them they could have got off that night, and it's like that. To us, it's like, yeah, I gave her some whack dick, but she still got off.
If she's that desperate, then yeah.
But she didn't get off, because if they get off whack dick, that means that they not making her
It don't take all girls to get off like that. Like,
Well, yeah, every woman is different. Some are, but that's why they're different sizes. Like, you know, some women like the little ones. You know, some women, you know, don't like Bandingo. You know, they like, I don't know what, Pee-wee Herman. It just depends on the woman.
That is honest truth too. Like, it's all based on perception. Some people may look at something one way. You may say, "Hey, look, I'm giving her the rest of my life, and that's the best of her life."
Yeah.
Because I had a dude that had like a baby penis. But
What?
Baby penis, damn. What the
that
fuck is
motherfucking man had me coming so
change his
good.
diaper after fucking him. I mean, what baby penis?
Like,
Had to put that
when
nigga-
I say he made me come so good,
had to
and
put that
then
nigga diaper
not
back on.
even
He ain't
that,
had no
like,
drawers. He came in
his
with diapers
mouth
on.
was so good, and then
I mean,
like
it better be. If it,
it wasn't just his mouth though. Like I said, you can see a lot of females is just.
no,
I'm like,
There's somebody for everybody out here.
I know.
that's not the one for me.
No,
That's nothing
I'm
about
like-
that is the one for me.
you know what's
Baby
crazy?
penises.
Look, if you
What's
know you
crazy
if
is
you know it's
because-
small, just don't even waste our time. You know, just say hi in passing and just leave it at that.
Don't kill the pride of the baby penis.
I'm not killing the pride of the baby penis, because let me tell you something. That man is married and everything right now.
That's nice. Shoot, I'm glad she
So-
likes the baby penis, but I just
At the end of the day,
not my forte.
if that man can make you come with that baby penis,
I don't care if he could make me come. Just,
You just
I
never
mean,
know.
the baby penis, you can only deal with that for so long until you just know
I am like
Alright.
0.5.
it's not gonna work unless you just don't like to have sex. Like man, I think I had too much. I want somebody where I don't really feel nothing, Because I don't really want to do this.
This is why I'm single. This is why everyone I'm with cheat.
Nah.
Oh my God. Hey, y'all ain't winning for the baby daddies tonight. Come on, dog. What the fuck is going on? What the hell, dog? What the fuck is going on tonight? I gotta get this shit up to the women for the night, the baby mamas for the night.
Ain't even the whole thing.
God, dog.
I ain't even baby shrimp. I'm mini shrimp.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Baby
What-
shrimp.
what
Nigga,
the-
mini shrimp.
what- that's why you're single.
Those are both mini.
That's probably why you're single.
We're talking about Yorkies and teacup Yorkies. Bitch, they both small. No, I'm the Yorkie dick.
Why would you?
They
Why would you tell people this though?
both-
I mean, you really gotta have some confidence to like really tell the public at that this bit of information. You realize we're on live, right?
Because you know what's crazy? Y'all wouldn't be sitting to like, yeah, I want 12, 13 inches. And then when you actually look at what the 12, 13 inches look like on a fucking tape measure,
Orgasm.
you want those 12, 13 inches. You think 12, 13 inches look like
No, that's too big.
that's the right here.
But hey, some women love that though. Some women love that. It just, I mean, maybe, hey, listen, maybe they don't have any more lining, and they need, that. You know? So,
I can't measure 13 inches.
I mean,
25.
The thing is, it's not about the length. When a lot of people think it's about the length, it's not about the length.
yes,
What?
it is.
No, it's not about the length.
Linda, I will keep disagreeing with you.
You gonna keep disagreeing with me, but let me tell you something. It's not about the length. My baby daddy is big as shit. It's not about the length. That length will not give you an orgasm
Okay.
that you need to get.
No, the thing is, it's not about length alone.
No, it's not about the length at all.
It's not about length alone.
Let me tell you something. She don't know shit about no orgasm.
Yes,
I don't know what type of orgasm she motherfucking feeling. But the orgasms that I experience. And how old are you?
I'm 36.
She's 36. I'm 38. I'm a motherfucking squirter. What?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Niggas that don't like skinny girls. Skinny kid, man. Skinny girls
what?
out there done. Anyway, let me take women there.
Skinny girl, what?
What? Struggle. What you say?
Okay, I guess that was an attempt at a diss towards me.
What he say?
I'm moving on.
He a moto. He like them thick. He like them chunky.
He looks like him.
Right. Him and Greg like I'm fat. Whatever. It's a difference between thick, fat, and chunky.
So
The fuck?
why the fuck are you talking to me?
First off, it's a difference between thick, fat, chunky, and fat. I don't know what the fuck. And I said fat twice.
Like, what was the purpose of even saying anything about how I look? Why the fuck are you even talking? I'm not even talking to you. What the fuck? What the hell? Try again. Get out my face. Where's Greg?
Why y'all gotta include me in this shit?
Because we don't want
He
to.
said, well, I don't know. Marlo said that he like him chunky, but let me tell you something. He must like him fat. Fat and I don't know. It's a difference.
And you don't know what I look like.
What?
You will not know what I look like because I'm not for your eyes.
It's nothing wrong with what
So
you
get
like.
off.
It's not. If you like them fat, keep them fat. I mean, if you like them fat, keep them fat. There's nothing wrong with that.
Say my name is not me.
Greg, we already know what the fuck you like. Shut up. You, Greg, you like them fat.
Damn, not even chubby, not even.
You like
chunky.
them.
Tree hams deep.
Them bitches be having a BMW body.
2 hams and 1 ham and on dog.
You like them. You like them BMW. Greg likes BMWs.
BMW. So what is that?
Body made wrong. Greg, but we okay with that. I mean, Greg, if you like BMWs, you like BMWs.
Hair shape, the lowest hanging fruits.
But you know,
Wait, what?
I
Say that again.
was like, you know, ain't no dissing no skinny girls or nothing. I don't want you thinking that shit or nothing.
Oh, I'm not thinking that because I ain't never skinny. I'm all the way thick. I'm not skinny at all. I'm thick in all the right places, plus a stomach.
You know what I'm saying? You know, more black than good. You know. Because, you know, I like them big.
Okay, well that's your preference. What's wrong with that?
It is my preference. But
So what was the okay, what is your point? Now, wait. Now that we know your preference, what is your point?
You don't have to.
Then what was the purpose of you speaking and saying that? Inquiring minds want to know.
Struggle, you about to get your ass cussed out.
Is there a reason for this conversation? I want to know if we're getting somewhere. Are we getting somewhere with this? Are you going somewhere? Or are you just saying just
No, my
what?
point wasn't no this to the skinny girl.
Okay.
That was my whole major point.
What was the point of you telling us that you like big women? Are you advertising? What's going on?
He advertising shit. Hey.
You know, ain't nobody gonna
A lot of, I mean, you know, hands up for the big girls, because I'm a big girl.
Are you using this to put yourself out there? Like calling all big girls, struggle wants you. Like, I don't know.
Hands up for the big girls.
Yeah. Smell that shit, man. That shit amazing.
I like this.
Yeah, hold on. So long.
Okay, now since he's not speaking, so
Oh, you want to all these motherfuckers wrong.
huh?
That's fine. They go, oh, that's fine. Pretty. Okay, I got
What?
hold on there.
What he say?
I heard Trini. That's all I heard. So I'm being talked about here. Well, I need to know what was said now. This involves me. So what was that? What?
I can't even lie. I told him you were ready to go ahead and cuss.
I said that's why.
That's why for what?
Nigga.
So you don't have to hold out no more. You can go ahead and unleash them.
Because she most definitely about to cuss his ass out.
First off, either way it goes, you don't tell me how to be based on my culture or where I'm from. I am me at the end of the day. How I am is how I am, and how I choose to be is how I choose to be. So I am the way that I am. Do not stereotype me.
First off, sis is where she from, but I'm gonna cuss your ass
You
out.
sound retarded
Just from
doing
where
that.
I'm
That
from.
is very insulting. That's not
No,
true.
don't even feel
That is
insulted
not
about
true.
him. He don't even know where the fuck I'm from.
Like, I don't
But-
know why you
Let me tell you
American
something.
people like this.
Don't even
the
feel
hell?
insulted about that shit. I mean, you from Trinidad, but at the end of the day,
Baby mama's up in the score in this bitch.
first off, she from Trinidad, but we get a lot of bullshit from y'all motherfucking dudes in I mean wherever the fuck, I don't even know where the fuck y'all from, but let me tell you something. Y'all about to make me go there.
The rest of my family is pretty. What the fuck are you talking?
What? Struggle? What the fuck is you saying?
Oh Jesus.
Cause she not even, first off, I'm not from Trinidad. I already spelled out where the fuck I'm from.
I ain't no diss to them.
Where you from? Jamaica?
My people
Oh Lord.
Oh, and see, that's exactly why the fuck I can cuss their ass out. I can't. You know what? Island people.
What kind of Trini are
He's
you?
from
Are you a
Trinidad.
coolie?
I'm not treating my people.
He's
Okay, so
people
you're
are saying.
American, just like I thought you were. You're an American, just like I thought you were. Don't know nothing about your country.
Oh,
Where your brethren from?
you about to make sus bring out that culture.
don't know nothing about your culture or your country. Only what American people assume or stereotype people as, and you want, and you want to try to act like you belong by putting me in that group.
Nah, sis, don't get mad.
Get your
you in
facts
America
straight.
You in America. Don't get mad.
Get your facts straight. And as somebody with Trini parents, you should know better. Represent your culture with more class than that. I am ashamed to call you a fellow Trini.
Oh.
But fix yourself. Your family is. Your family is. You're not representing your blood very good. Get it together, man.
Sis, you brought out that whole language on his ass. She about to get your ass the heat. She about to give you the heat.
Yo, he got some people that's trendy. And he understands. Stepfather Jimmy, so I ain't got no qualms with y'all.
You got beef now, struggle.
Don't stereotype people. People don't like that no matter where they're from.
Sis, he got beef now. You got motherfucking beef now, struggle. We on our way. We on our way up there. The fuck? We on our way up there now.
No, that shit is a straight black and mild, bro.
What? Greg, we jumping your ass at the bus, at the train stop, bus stop, wherever the fuck you come from. You know how Chicago do it. Any terminal you pull up to, we jumping your ass. Greg, when you coming out here?
I remember that one time I said that shit to you, and you wanted to smack the shit out of me.
Greg, on site. What they say? It's on site. What?
So you from Block, right?
What?
You from Block?
Who?
I don't know. He said you from you got to say nothing. I understand.
That part. I want you to understand. On site. You know what that means in Chicago terms, right?
Yeah. Listen. I gotta go, Greg.
Sure. That wax lick is getting lit.
Ain't no negotiation. We got rules.
Oh man.
We ain't got no motherfucking rules in Chirac. No rules.
And it's like, yo, my nigga, I can't even play with y'all, nigga. I'm done. Yo,
Silly as shit.
Yo, it'll be like, yo, 4th of July is next week. We're cooking. You are there. Better show up.
What you say, 4th of July?
Wait. What month are you in?
Oh my God.
Come in the middle of April.
Oh shit. I got a headache.
Oh man. When is the last time you looked at your calendar, man?
That part.
Your daddy gonna come pick you up.
Remember when I violated and I said that one foul shit and you had to check me and I was like, okay, that was a joke. Oh, y'all got to
Greg, what in the fuck? Y'all is killing me. Oh my goodness.
Remember when I said he was from the Greens?
What?
Remember I said you Capri Greens?
Oh, you tried
And
it.
you ain't, yeah, I tried it on Facebook and you ain't say nothing. And then I saw you like a day or two later. You held me up at fucking Walmart like nigga on everything.
Nah. You know they about to do another Candy Man. First,
Okay. That was
They are.
They are?
they are. You know,
Am I good now?
you
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 know,
stupid. You know they just tore down the Caprini Greens. They
Yeah.
film it before?
they just tore down that shit.
They film it before
Like-
they show it down?
Going to Cabrini Greens was crazy as shit because it was like how it was up on that movie is exactly how the fuck it was.
And they just bought up some white folks bought up old block too.
Right. They trying to tear down all the projects. But I mean, how the fuck do you want people to live like that anyways? The fuck?
Kill each other. On top of each other.
It's
Niggas all
crazy.
together. We can't communicate with each other. We can't unite with each other. We just go kill each other.
Exactly, because we
Stack
have
them all on top of
we
each
have
other.
them calling each
Make
other.
a nigga sandwich in that building. Let's
Niggas
stack
and
them all
bitches.
on top of each other. See how many niggas we can stack on top of each other. See how many kill themselves out of this whole building.
Because you from Trinidad, right? Right. So
200
it's a totally different
Oh,
culture.
yeah. It's gonna be great.
Everything is different now.
But you do know in Africa, they have a white side and a black side.
Mhm.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's segregation.
Yeah, so why that we over here are getting mad over segregation? It's been happening for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Because
mean
we
everyone-
have so
everybody-
many
everyone
black
like it.
men against
see,
us.
There you go. Get off the black. Yeah, see, just like I say, it's the black women that get us locked up and killed.
Nah,
I hear
fuck
you.
that. We march for black men.
Lisa, come to the mic, brother.
We have so many black men against us.
Ain't no black men against y'all.
What happened?
Y'all be the one. I don't understand where if a black man leaves the hood of Chicago and goes to Arkansas State on a football scholarship and he marries a white woman. He's in Arkansas. Ain't no fucking black girls there.
It's a lot of black girls there.
Right.
But it's a lot of black. First off,
Right.
my family
Right.
stay in Arkansas, so it's a lot of black
There's a
girls
lot
there.
of black people in
At the end of the
Arkansas.
day, when you feel like black people make you better, which is not the case, is I mean, it's a shame on you. Because at the end of the day, believe it or not, depending on, I mean, I guess depending on what white woman you get, but depending on what black woman you get, we try to build our black men. And white people is not going to go as hard as us.
No. Listen.
White people are not going to go as hard as us black people for our black men. Never.
I have friends in Gainesville, Florida,
Okay.
where the University of Florida is located.
Okay.
Football and basketball team.
Okay. And guess what they going hard for? Football and basketball. White people is going to go hard for that football and basketball. They not going hard for no black people life.
And all the white people in Gainesville.
White people is not going hard for no black people motherfucking life. First off, that's out. if you say Gainesville, whatever football, basketball they going for, that's who they going hard for. Don't try me. I got a lot of. First off, I have a lot of white motherfuckers up in my family.
You can't blame Terrell. I ain't never gonna make out of life Miami and go to fucking University of Florida.
That's his life, and that was how he was raised, and that's what he feel like he needs to overcome. I can't. You cannot make a black person do what the fuck you feel like they should do. But at the same time, I don't get no fuck what they need to do. I'm not against no black person.
Okay, so what about Serena bleaching her skin and looking?
But she didn't.
She did?
She didn't.
She did?
But she didn't.
Oh, okay.
That was the makeup that she had on. Now, as far as Little Kim, she bleached her fucking skin.
Yeah, I'm against
That's
that.
something totally different.
I'm against that.
I'm against all of that shit.
That has to do with her own personal
Right.
struggles, though. She
That's
has no self-esteem.
they inner.
Those are inner struggles.
They feel like they need to be a certain color.
One is wrong. Those should be wrong.
Dude, Lil Kim has a lot of self-esteem issues. She
most
never
definitely
loved
do.
herself, so she tried to, fix herself the way where she, that there were a lot of mental issues tied in with that. So that's not a good example there.
Right. You need to. That's most definitely not a good example to correlate for black people, because what the fuck I mean, like, seriously.
If a black man did that, y'all be country road or up or Florida.
Michael Jackson did, and we ain't never turned our back on his ass, and he ain't fucking molested all type of white motherfuckers. So, what the fuck is you really saying? What is you really saying?
Not a goddamn thing.
That part.
But y'all different.
What?
Y'all hypocrites.
How we hypocrites?
How's we hypocrites?
It is what it is. We'll end it on that. Hypocrites.
How?
You look, you can't just make a statement and not elaborate on it. That's not how this whole podcast thing works.
Baby mama's a hypocrite.
And you're not gonna get your point across by just saying random statements.
No, I'm trying to figure out how
if
we
you're
hypocrites.
gonna say something, elaborate on it so we can understand what you mean. This isn't an inside joke show.
It's not about inside joke. It's about why is it good for y'all but bad for us?
What did you
We
talking
never
about?
said it was good for anybody. Didn't you just hear what I said? A lot of that has to do with mental health issues, personal to that particular, individual. Is a reason why they might be doing this. They have, like, people like that normally hate themselves.
Right.
So what are you talking about?
And they feel like they can be accepted with that culture, but that culture will never accept them, ever. That's the thing. White people will never accept us. That's what people need to understand. I don't give no fuck who you have kids with. When they have family reunions, best believe they talking about your black ass.
Mm-hmm.
You best believe that. And I got a lot of white people in my family. Believe that.
Yeah, because we are the greatest. We are the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I bet you none of white people in your family say that racism exists.
We are the race that nobody really has any comprehensive history on how far we can go back on our lives. So,
but we
so many years, so many decades.
Because it's so many odds that's against us.
Yeah,
It's so many odds against us, and don't nobody want to come together to bring what the fuck we can do together. Because at the end of the day, white people showed us how jealousy is. You know what I mean? Like they showed us how to be envy
If you
of one another.
And you don't get it, if you are a black person from a different country, you are Italian, black Italian, American, Jamaican.
Not necessarily, because if you're a black person from this country, you're not considered an American. I mean, we have African American.
Bro, you actually are by their laws, but
by their laws. But if you Jamaican, you Dominican, you Haitian, you anything.
I am Jamaican by birth, so I am 100% black man.
But you don't know what your culture are. I mean, you don't know exactly what the fuck you mix
I need to stop you right there. Greg, just because, listen, Greg,
I am 100% black man.
Just because you're Jamaican does not mean that makes you black. You know very well there are different races living in amongst people in the island. So don't make it seem like the whole island is just black. So
it's Haitian.
But you know, you can't say that because
that's what y'all, they come on. All of y'all, all y'all from the island come over here and say that it's all black.
It's not.
But it's not.
That's a lie.
We the lower grade of black.
But it's not. But you know what?
I will say this.
But that's even Africans.
There are different races.
When Africans come to America, they feel like we think we better
the white
than them.
People
but that's
separate
themselves.
They hate
us so much.
Yeah,
they feel
separate
like
themselves.
Every race hate Americans because they feel like we better than them. But that's not true.
No, but even the white people on the islands, they separate themselves from the population, so you really don't see them like that. But they're there, so don't act like the whole country. And then all the Oriental people own in shops all over the islands.
But that's how they.
Come on now.
But no, what he's saying is that's how they are when they come to America.
Yeah, no, I'm going on a statement where he said, "Oh, I'm Jamaican, so that means I'm 100% black." No, that's a false statement right there.
Yeah,
that's a false statement. Say it right.
It's not a false statement.
Yes, it is.
It's not a false statement because in the Constitution it says Black Americans are.
You are talking about Jamaica, man.
3/5 of man.
What does that have to do with America?
No. Black Americans are 3/5 of a man. So anybody from any other country, any black person from any other country is 100% man in America.
That's so not true. That is so not true. When I first came to this country, they classified me. This was back in the day where all you had was black or white, right? And when I came over to this country, they labeled me as white.
Right.
They labeled me as white, and there's nothing white about me. So don't give me that crap, man.
Who's the first one to test that shit?
No,
don't give me that crap.
When I wanted to go to the military, and they asked me where I was from, I said Jamaica. They said do not put black, put Pacificer.
So
I know what that was at the time, but it's popular now. But it means that I am not a black American, and I'll get more benefits.
But you want Pacificer. You are Atlanticer.
Yeah.
You want a Pacificer. You should have told their ass. No.
And ain't you from Canada?
I was in Canada.
Then you're not Jamaican, man. You're Canadian.
I was conceived in Canada before.
Exactly. So you Canadian.
You're Canadian.
The
fuck? The hell?
I was conceived in Canada, but I was born in Jamaica.
Oh man. What?
Yeah.
Nigga, don't confuse me. You know what? See, this is why this is why the nigga word will never go away. This is why it would never go away because black people just blows my fucking mind.
Mom was from Jamaica and
So where the fuck was you born at?
I was born in Jamaica.
Okay, so yeah, you could be considered Jamaican.
consider I'm Jamaican. I was born in fucking
But yeah,
Jamaica.
he's
Nigga,
Jamaican.
just because you got dreads don't mean you fucking Jamaican. The fuck?
I was there for the first 6 years.
A lot of motherfucking Tampa people got dreads, and them shits look horrible.
I wish they would
First
stop
off,
doing
I
that.
promise,
Oh
especially
my
the sticky
gosh.
ones.
Oh,
I'm gonna say the sticky ones because the ones that smack to each other. Oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck they call, but it looks a mess.
I hate any type of dreads.
What?
Just it
It just
oh
looks
my
a fucking mess.
gosh, I hate that. You know that you're disrespecting a culture and a religion to me when you're just doing that for fashion. And
Everything, everybody do shit for
and
fashion.
the freaking sagging pants. Oh gosh, you guys look disgusting doing that. Stop
They do
sagging. I don't want to see your ass.
Man. Sagging is sagging.
Oh,
Fuck out here.
it's disgusting looking. I would never talk to a guy that would approach me who's sagging. I wouldn't give you the time of day.
A lot of dudes do it.
Why? What's wrong with that?
No.
It looks disgusting.
What's wrong with sagging?
It looks disgusting.
I mean, why do you want your booty out?
And you should have more pride in yourself than to do that.
To air it.
Say it again, Grim.
I mean, a lot of dudes like they booty showing, but the shit is gay, if you ask me.
You know,
But hey, to each his own.
What if they got a fat ass?
I just found out about that this week.
More booty than dick.
That's not always true. But
I'm good on that right now.
I mean, to each his own. If you wanna have your booty out, I mean, it is what it is.
That's just this is utterly disgusting to me.
I don't know why
really-
anybody
it
would want to
disgusts
have
me.
their
It
booty
really
out.
does.
It's just
And then, okay, let me say this specifically: the black men from Tampa. If you don't know, if you just, you know what, American black men, period. Because I don't say this. I get it from
time
all
out.
over.
I wanna hear what you got about to say. Because you said American black man.
Yes.
Hold on, because you from the islands.
Yes.
Let me hear what you about to say about our man.
If you don't know what race a woman is, or you just assume a woman is Spanish, you don't know this woman, but you want her attention.
No. So first off, let me say that is just Tampa man. She not about to motherfucking say American man. She gonna say Tampa. Because let me tell you something. When I first came to Tampa, when I seen a dark-skinned Cuban person, and I was like, shit, they black. But then they started speaking to me in Spanish. I was like, whoa, shit, what is you?
They
I
are
mean,
black
what?
though, but they're
No, but I'm
Spanish.
saying like, but they was Cuban. You can't tell us they black.
They don't like
Exactly.
but that it doesn't matter what they like or not. That's what you are.
But the thing
You're black
is,
Spanish.
you cannot tell them that they black.
I'll tell them.
If they speak Spanish, you can't tell them.
Okay.
Because a lot
You
of
know
people
what?
look at me. A lot of people come up to me and they speak Spanish.
Yeah, people always, you know what? They get angry when I tell them I don't speak Spanish. I don't understand what you're saying. They act like I'm lying to them, and they just like I just don't want to talk to them.
A lot of people say
or
that to me
something.
too, and I mean we like the same complexion. First off, so a lot of people come up to me and they don't even fucking ask me, do I speak Spanish?
No, they just start
speaking Spanish, and I let their ass know I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying though. Tampa black men, you are interested in a woman.
Yes.
If you are interested in a woman and you are not sure what she is, you've never spoken to her, you're approaching her for the first time. You fucking idiot. Don't call her Maria.
Who?
I get that shit it's always the damn, oh my
They
God.
call you-
Maria.
They call you Maria.
Yeah, like if I'm Spanish.
Not trying to be funny, but I cuss they funky ass out.
Man.
I don't know. We don't get that shit out there. We have like, first off, the only time I seen a black person that speaks Spanish is in Florida. In Chicago, you're not about to see no black people that speak Spanish
Different
unless they went to
reasons.
school for it. No, unless they went for real. Unless they went to school for it. You have different cultures out there. You have the China people that stick to their people. You have the Mexican people that stick to
Everyone
their
sticks to
people.
their own kind.
Right. You have the Puerto Rican people that's like, but you would never see, if you ever went out there, you would never see nobody that's black.
That's the culture of that particular state, though.
Right. But right, that's what I'm saying. So when you come to Florida, because it's not just the whole United States, when you come to like Florida, you see somebody that's like your complexion that speaks Spanish. I never seen nobody my complexion.
Yeah, but don't just assume you don't know me. You never even heard me speak. Don't just come up to me. Just
nobody out there
to speak Spanish
or say no shit like that.
I'm already insulted by as soon as the Maria comes out of your mouth, I'm already insulted.
They never say no shit like that.
Like mofo, my name isn't. You know what?
Not even Poquito.
The next mofo that calls me Maria.
You
know what? The next mofo that calls me Maria, I'm gonna start calling their ass Toby.
But that's what they say. Not even Poquito. No, not even that.
You just gotta respond back to
Maria.
Right. I mean, because Maria's is mean than the bitch. But sometimes you have to let them know, like when somebody come up to me and they speak Spanish, and I just be like,
I just say,
I just tell their ass like they tell me they don't know they don't know English, and I'm saying I don't know Espanol.
Yeah,
how about that?
That's no biggie right there. But this whole Maria,
I've never heard of that.
And then you're trying to do it in a stupid accent.
Oh, I never heard.
I'm already insulted.
That's their voice.
No, they're trying to do it like Spanish people would.
I never heard of that. Like, I mean, we have like our different sides out there. You know, you have Chinatown. You have different shit where every place have like they different places.
You had an Asian motherfucker court you before?
What happened?
You had an Asian motherfucker court you before?
Court me?
An Asian motherfucker trying to holler at you.
Hell no.
Yes.
Asian people know that I'm not fucking going, bitch. I went and already seen what the fuck you. No.
I had an Egyptian.
No.
They thought I was Egyptian. I don't even know what an Egyptian looks like. Apparently, I look like some of everything. So,
I mean, well, first off,
an Egyptian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's not even. That's like a. That's not even a race.
That's
That's like a.
Because Egyptians now look. They look like some more blonde hair, blue eyed, just like us. To the Greek.
But those are the gypsies.
I don't know what an Egyptian looks like. That's just what I was told.
But they call them gypsies. But at the end of the day, like, if you look at me, you could tell I'm mixed with some shit, but you wouldn't know exactly what I'm mixed with. So look, I did the 23andMe, and my mom was like, I was like, look, no. I was like, Ma, I got the fuck. I was like, Ma, I got
you gotta say what she said verbatim.
Right, I'm about to say that shit verbatim. I had to see exactly what the fuck it said. I was mixed with. I was like, it said I was mixed with I think it said I had Chinese mixed with me. And mom was like, I ain't never fuck with no Chinese man. And I was like, what? I was like, that's just one of the many fucking things I'm mixed with. So who the fuck was you fucking with? I was like, because I'm like, I got, what is that? Oh, I was, oh my goodness, what is this shit? Oh my God, it's a lot of shit. That's the thing.
I hear you on that.
and I was telling her, oh, I told her, I was like, Ma, I got Irish in me. And she was like, I ain't never mess with no motherfucking white man.
So like you're American.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's a lot in Irish, but at the end of the day, I have
No, but so you understand, like during slavery times, Irish were indentured slaves, so they was like mixed in with the slaves. So there's a possibility that your family, you know, was if you're like American,
Blended.
born here in America, your family history is American.
right.
There's a chance that on that plantation, they had
Irish.
Irish slaves.
So I can believe, you know what? I can believe that.
And then
Because-
Oriental people were, used for labor.
I'm mixed with too much shit to believe, like, I mean, look at all this shit.
Especially if your family's like from the north, there's a big likelihood.
All that shit.
Yeah, you know what? All these have to tie in with slavery. Actually.
Right.
Every last one of these.
Yeah, like, and that's why
Right,
like,
you see all that
black
shit?
people really don't have no
Yeah.
culture, because if they go back and look at their DNA and all the other shit, like if you from like America,
Yep, I'm not
depending
surprised.
on where you're
Right.
from, the likelihood of your
And
blood
look
being
at-
purely fully black.
You will never
It's not
find a
true.
pure black American. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, we need to figure out what the fuck is going on. And that's why they have never been able to pay us a reparation. Because look,
Oh,
They already trying
That's
to
a
say
lot, ain't it?
slavery didn't exist and all this other crazy shit. So
what does once removed mean? Like, how do you get removed as a relative?
If America ever wants to pay back reparations,
we're
they
on
would
this
have to pay
motherfucking country.
countries, not just the people here that live here. Remember, the whole trade consisted of the Caribbeans, South America, Central America, and North America.
That part.
So they would have to pay everybody. There's no way in hell they'll do that.
But the thing is, they have paid the Native Americans, they have paid the Chinese, they have paid a couple of more different people, but they have never
They have
paid the
paid-
black people.
They have paid. Look, the Chinese are at maximum a billion people, couple billion people,
Right.
right? They would have to pay the United States, all of the Caribbeans, every island in there. Because as many of these white people that come here from those islands, the islands are filled with more black people than they have been white people.
Right.
They
Right.
have to pay South America, all them people that's traveling in those caravans coming here to America, all the white people. There's more black people there than there are white people.
Right. But the thing
We're
is,
everywhere.
if they was going to pay reparation, yeah, it was strictly
It's more of us to pay. than it
no.
will be for them to
No,
pay
what
the
I'm
Indians.
saying is, if they was to pay that, it'll be more so like, okay, like if my ancestry, the highest percentage is West African. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So they will have to start with that, because that's where majority of the slaves came from.
Yeah, but
Is-
as I said again, it's not about where we're from or the fact that we're dark or some of us are light
Right.
skinned.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
or
talking
whatever.
about like the specific place. Yeah, we know that everybody came from different islands, but they need to figure
Look,
out.
we have now spread it out amongst different islands.
Right.
And once they brought us here, they spread us out. But the thing is, like, it's just too many of us for them to say, hey, we're going to give you some imaginary money and expect that money to stay stable and level and shit like that. Like, we're the only people that's keeping the economy going.
We the only ones can. Because guess what? We know how to build. We know how to do every fucking thing.
I gotta get up.
What?
We just spend our money on stupid shit.
We first off, we know how to build everything, but we do spend our money on stupid shit. But what white person do you really know that really know how to build shit like us?
That's why they got
Nobody.
Make our ass do it.
But black people is so stuck on trying to overpower each other and trying to be the greatest whatever than the next black person that they can never come together and be like, oh, we in this shit to win.
Sadly our culture. That's something that we were taught, and
Right.
unfortunately, until we are untaught that,
They
we're going to continue to do it.
But you know what?
They
Because
keep us-
it's so many
they keep
ignorant
us
black
on
people
black crime.
that it's not going to be.
It's
It's not going to be
They're
broken.
not ignorant.
No, they
They're not
ignorant because
they're the woke ones.
no,
They're
they
the ones that's been listening to all the disinformation that's been fed to them.
no. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
talking
not
about
ignorant.
the no because if I mean at the end of the day, if you're not willing to come together, if you got that chip on your shoulder that feel like
Right.
you have to.
It has nothing to do with a chip on the shoulder or nothing like that. Let me explain something to you.
Explain it to
How do you
me.
separate a white person? When you look at a white person, how do you separate them? You ever heard a white person say, hey, I am Jewish American, I'm European American, I am Anglo-Saxon American.
I never heard no white person say none of that shit.
None of that, right?
Never. Right.
But once you're not white, you are then broken down into different races, different groups. Even to the fact where they have light skin, dark skin, and shades of black. There's no shades of white.
Right.
So we're taught how to differentiate ourselves, and then we're preached.
But shit that
like
is
black
taught
on black
to you can
crime.
also be untaught to you.
No.
No, yes,
Those
it can.
things-
I was a Christian from the time I knew what the fuck a Christian was. And guess what? I'm not no motherfucking Christian. It's so many things that I don't believe in. Right. That's what I'm saying. You learn how to do.
When you're being taught something,
That's your
it's something
culture.
that's like, yeah, it's something that's ingrained.
So
in
if you steady say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that," that's you that don't want to unlearn anything. You want to keep on being ignorant to what the fuck you want to be. Like I said, everything that's teachable could be untaught. That's just like the fucking Bible.
Can be unlearned.
Exactly.
Such as culture and things like that. You can't unlearn your culture.
You most definitely can. My mom beat the shit out of us when we was young, but guess what? I don't whoop my kids.
You learn not to whoop your kids from that.
Exactly. So it can be untaught. It all depends on who you are as a person and how you want to be, how you want to engage in this life. Because this life is a game.
Why is that black and Spanish people are the only people that beat their kids?
Because that's what the fuck they grew up doing. That's what they know.
No, it's because of the slave owners.
Exactly, but that's what. Okay, and that's and
if you wanted somebody to do
okay.
What you wanted them to do,
so how many people believe in the Bible? Because that's from the slave owners.
No, the Bible is from
no,
the slave owners.
The Bible is from the slave owners to get the slaves in order. If you read the Bible, you know you have religion. Why the fuck is it? Why is it 200 and some religions? Why is it 200 and some religions? Struggle. What the? No, get the fuck out of there. Why is he still over there?
Again, that's something that you learn.
Exactly.
We learn.
You learn.
And because we learned that, and we're teaching.
But I don't teach my kids that. First off, Right. So it all depends on what you teach your kids. And then at the end of the day, everybody feel like me growing personally, like me growing up, yeah, I went to church every Sunday. I went to church every Wednesday. Actually, I went to church more than that. You know what I mean? Because that's what we grew up.
We will never ever have a June 6th, January 6th. Us black people will never have a January 6th.
What's January 6th?
The riot on the Capitol. We will never be able to allow to have a riot on the Capitol.
Of course not. We'd be
Right.
And it's not because the government won't allow us to, it's because we will never ever unite to do that. We're too different. We've learned that we are too different.
Exactly.
My point was that when you look at white people, there's no difference. Like
it
really
is
isn't. Like,
not. And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
When you look at a trailer trash person versus a white collared house person, they're interchangeable. And the reason why is because they have never allowed no one to separate them.
Mm.
There's nothing in any history book that says those people are different. Even the abolitionists, when they talk about the abolitionists compared to the KKK, they first tell you how similar they are before they tell you what they disagree on.
That part, but the KKK ain't, and they not even remotely any type of criminalist, or I mean, they don't even.
You can't list yourself as a criminal. Like, why would you do that?
That part, but at the end of the day, when black people realize that white people is not superior to them, that's when the fuck they go.
It's not a realization that they're not superior. It's the fact that
a realization because
cannot look at the next black person and say, hey, we are more alike than we are different. We look at the next black person and we find everything different about us.
Right, I agree with you.
Number one, stand out, which is fine. Yes, you are supposed to stand out, but also we should stand out, but we should also not so much focus on what makes us different.
That part.
And that's what we've been taught our whole lives. The fact that there are different shades of black people that like, once you come to America as a black person, you're not just African American, you got to be a Jamaican American, you got to be this and this. When you come to America as a white person, you're just American. There's no
that part.
No title in front of it.
You right about that.
So we are taught to separate ourselves and continuously separate ourselves based on everything that's different about us.
But that's
until we kick.
That's something black people gonna have to realize and get themselves out of. You know what I mean? We are a part of a fucking amendment. When we are not a part of an amendment, that's probably when black people.
Americans.
Huh?
We're not even Americans.
We're not.
We're not even Americans. We are African Americans.
Exactly.
We're half Americans.
Even though we was born here, we African fucking Americans.
We cannot never ever be true Americans because there's a hyphen in front.
And even if we was true Americans, being as though we African Americans, we are part of the amendment. Meaning, yes, we are. We 3/4. 3/5 of humans, whatever the fuck. We're not even whole humans, according to they ass. So
amendment talks about human rights and the rights of the
exactly, which we are.
And we're not.
Okay, so we was written into that shit.
We're not.
Y'all killing yourself over there.
Based on my mathematical mind, we're
based on your mind, but we are written into that.
Where? Where do they say that African Americans are part of the American culture?
First off, we are a part of what? The 13th and 14th Amendment.
So I don't really matter.
We don't really matter either.
Yeah, the 13th and 14th Amendment says that we can be traded back into slavery at any point in time.
That part. And the thing is, black people don't even understand that.
But that's not just black people. That's just people in general.
No, like fuck that. That's black people.
No. Those kids in the camps, they're in danger of being put into slavery because they can't afford to pay for their stay there.
What camp?
The kids that come across through the border through Mexico.
Refugees.
On that law. Yeah, those refugees.
But
I know they're kids.
But at the same time,
they're kids. They're not refugees.
Because they are considered refugees when they come from.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
People giving people
if they not born,
they're kids.
Right.
They're kids.
I mean, to us, they are kids. To white people, they are considered refugees.
I don't use their words.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
it's kids that came across the border and got here.
Right, but I mean,
not refugees.
We not even fucking consider who worked too hard. Because at the end of the day, they say motherfucking Mexicans work harder than black people, and that's not motherfucking true. I know
I wouldn't say that either.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. That is not true. That is not true. I know motherfucking Mexicans that come.
I don't know whole culture.
What?
I don't know whole culture.
Niggas ain't cut no grass. That's all I got.
Man, why shouldn't we cut grass? We've been picking cotton for years. Let somebody else go cut some fucking grass. We deserve better.
Cotton, and they not cutting grass no more, so
we deserve better. Why don't we get the jobs that we deserve, nigga?
But guess how much they getting paid to pick cotton now?
A lot.
That's the thing.
Cotton too. I'll be damned.
Yes.
They get paid some good
grass. Doing it for free, so if they getting paid a penny, they getting paid a lot more.
You know what I mean?
Back then, so it only.
And because black people joke so fucking much, we joke so much about so much shit. We would never get ahead because we joke so much, and so many different cultures.
We do it to get over that pain.
But still, so many cultures will never come together because so many people like Africans don't like African Americans. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, you know, when people come over here to America, they feel like.
Question. Would you like your daddy's stepkids? Would you like your daddy's other kids?
Shit, I get along with all my daddy kids, and guess what? My daddy ain't never motherfucking claimed me, but I get along with all his kids.
Yeah.
He ain't never.
Go ahead.
My daddy ain't never. Let me tell you something. My daddy has never claimed me.
Found out today that your daddy had other kids. And when you go meet them, he put them in a better situation than you. Would you like them?
Haven't done.
Huh?
Haven't done. If you was listening, my daddy. Okay, so let me tell you. My daddy don't even fucking claim me. But guess what? His kids. Even his younger kid, I get along with. I'm the only person out of all my daddy kids that he don't claim. And he don't be sorry for me, because I'm still good. But guess what? Out of all my motherfucking daddy kids, guess who on top? Me. And at the end of the day,
other kids don't like you because
everybody is older than me. My sister that I talked to, she say that, oh, he ain't never really talked about you. And that's only because he gave my mom money to abort me, but she didn't. You know what I mean? So she kept me alive. So I love my mama and I appreciate my mom, and fuck him. And when I see him in person, guess what? I don't have no ill feelings about him. I say hi. It is what it is, nigga. You lost out. He lost out. Cause I'm a good ass person.
But that's kind of, you kind of did touch on my point still. Like, that's why would you expect Africans to care or even look at us as the same when?
But they should.
No connection.
Because at the end of the day, why should you prejudge somebody? You don't know that person. It is a prejudgment. Because let me tell you something. People from Africa feel like we are living better than them.
Like this. Until we had people traveling until we, black people, started going to Africa, all we thought that was in Africa was people in huts with their titties out.
Yeah, but have you seen the real Africa?
If your family members thought that you was that you was just straight hood because you from Miami or you from Tampa or you from Chicago,
they probably do.
Just a hood ass nigga?
They probably do, but I really haven't met them. But my thing is, everybody is going to prejudge everybody before they know them. But people from Africa, the thing is, I'm not never mad at them, but people from Africa should never prejudge somebody from America because they feel like they're doing better. You have to like,
not doing nowhere close better than them.
No.
Doing way more better
the thing is, you have to know somebody's culture before you prejudge. Like, let me tell you something. Chinese people.
It's not our fault why Africans don't like us, and it's not their fault.
I don't get no fuck if they don't like us.
Can you imagine looking in the news and seeing people that look like you act the way how the news portray us?
Yeah, but I mean,
no black person in any movie anywhere up until recently where a black person was a positive figure. Unless we died, there was not a positive figure in anything that they seen of a black person in America. So the only thing you can think of is like, damn, that's embarrassing. This person with my same last name out here making a fool of us.
But the thing is, that's all upon you as a person.
It's not me.
But I'm saying that's all upon a person, because you never know what somebody culture have went through. Like, I mean,
they already know what we went through.
Right? They knew that we were slaves. They knew that they
nothing to do what we went through.
They knew that. Okay, they knew that 200 years ago slavery existed here, but they knew that 200 years ago slavery existed there. So
no, slavery existed there for a long time.
It's been right, but I'm saying, so because you know it existed there, why the fuck when you try to come here and think that we living better, why wouldn't you think that? Okay, yeah,
about us living better. It had nothing about us living better. That's what the misconception was.
But the
Africa didn't dislike us because we were living better. Because if you ever been to Africa or seen pictures of Africa, Africa looks way better than America.
Exactly.
It's way better. So it had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with us living better. It was the pictures that was portrayed of black people in America.
Not only that, because they have a white side and they have a black side, but people from America,
to do with their white side or black side.
Right? But people from America went to Africa and built their shit.
No, it's not people from America who went to Africa and built nothing. Don't please don't say that. Please, again, that's misconception. Africa has been more organized and more richer than any other country. That's why white people keep going in there and attacking them and conquering them.
The poor side.
But
because
no,
the main thing that Africa.
What happened? What happened was here in America, every time that you turn on the news, all you see is black people killing each other. We're nothing but
Okay, they
gangs.
still doing
We
that.
seem illiterate. They never, ever put the smart person on the news to talk about nothing that happened in the black neighborhood.
They
find
still
the
do
most
that.
ignorant ass person to open their mouth. There's never.
I mean, they still do that though.
That they talk about. The whole time Martin Luther King was alive and preaching positivity, they could consider him a criminal. And when they talked about him in the news, he was a criminal. Same thing about Martin Luther King. Everybody now that they considered highly favored and prosperous people were criminalized when they were alive. So anytime that you look at these black people in America, all you see is criminals, heathens, and horrible people that look just like you. And if anybody had your last name walking around here doing crazy shit, you'd be like, nah, that ain't my family. Fuck them people.
Like I said, it's
I put on look, you see it in the news enough. You see it enough.
Well, I don't watch the news.
Like that enough. They like.
So I guess it all depends on the person perception, because I don't watch the news. And guess what? My last name is Williams, and
oh man, I know a bunch of crazy ass Williams.
That part. Exactly. You know, I mean, it's about 50 million of us. 50 million of us. Like I said, the slave master was like that part. That motherfucker was busy.
Yeah, but
he was super busy.
That's my whole statement.
At the end of the day,
there's a bunch of people now with their last name Williams that's gonna watch this and be like, "No, what the fuck she talking about?"
But it's at the end of the day, it's all about that person, that one person, and how their perception is. I don't live in Africa. It is that one person. Because look, I don't live in Africa. I live in America. So I don't know what the fuck they got going on in Africa. I don't know what they got going on in Jamaica. I don't know what they got going on in China. I only know what the fuck they have going on in America.
And I'm telling you,
the thing is,
and I'm telling you from the point of somebody who lives in another country.
And that's their problem.
Growing up in another country, I thought black people here were crazy and all they wanted to do was kill you.
Wow.
Then I come here and I realize that that's not true. The news just makes people look crazy. Black people are nicer than the white people.
You can't fucking blame that on the news. Hell no. Nah.
You can.
No, you can't.
You can.
You cannot blame that on the news.
Who tell you about the bad stuff?
You cannot. Should I? I can't blame that on the news. The thing is, that's like I said, it's people. Because unless you experience that shit,
there have been over 100 mass shootings so far this year
from white people,
right? Yep. And they don't.
From white people.
All 100 of them has hit the news.
From white people now.
People pop off their guns in their neighborhood. That is going to be the #1 newscast in that
But
area.
That's somebody that's watching the news all the time. I don't watch the news. I just know that. You know, white people. A lot of white people are serial killers, and they shoot up schools. You know what I mean? If I had that perception, I'd be motherfucking scared of every white person in the world. So it's all.
That's in their culture.
I'm not. Why the fuck should I be?
Hunters and gatherers.
What?
White people are considered hunters and gatherers. They traveled and they conquered places. They have been grown, and in their genes, that's all they've been doing is killing and conquering people. So you should be afraid of them.
I'm not afraid of no motherfucking body. But the thing is, why would you be afraid of them? And okay, so if that was the case, you know, so many people said the white people, they'd be afraid of the KKK. Yes, a lot of people.
No,
it's a lot of people afraid
Let
of
me just kick a little game to you.
Kick
Right
the
now,
game
the
to me.
FBI says that based on psychological theory, a serial killer at a young age starts killing animals and shit
That
like
part,
that, right?
yeah.
All right. Now go back in history. Go back way in our history. When the culture that left Africa was traveled, they had to now start killing shit in order for them to survive. So all ages and all
First
that
off,
stuff.
no, it's not that. It's not that black. I mean, it's not serial killers kill.
Listen,
No, I'm telling
that
you
is
because I have a master's in criminal justice, so you're not just going to tell me anything and I'm going to believe it.
I didn't
Listen,
try to tell you everything.
right?
I just
But I'm just telling you, no, it's not just them killing fucking animals. They was torturing animals. They was torturing animals, and then at the end of the day, it was something wrong within a family situation.
I'm getting there. Can I go down the gene
Oh
line?
well,
The gene
shit.
line?
Get to the point, cause you moving kind of slow. I'm gonna need you to get there,
Alright,
cause
so
you were saying
way back in their gene pool, once they was in the Caucasus Mountains and they done killed off all the Neanderthals and shit,
yeah.
they were still hunting and gathering. They were hunting and gathering when they were little.
But that's
Now,
a part of life.
African Americans, it's not a part of life. It was never a part of life. In Africa, most Africans are vegetarians. They don't eat meat. They don't hunt. They don't do none of that shit. They're just, our culture is mainly like we just gather and we have the animals that we kind of like that we cultivated.
Which is what? Because I'm a motherfucking meat eater. I'm a meat eater.
That's an animal that you cultivate. Those are animals that you cultivate. What I'm saying is, when those other cultures, the people that moved that traveled, that went away from Africa and kept moving around and kept conquering places, they became a culture of warriors and shit like that. And those are considered the white people, the ones from the Caucasus Mountains. They all came from Africa, but at some point in time, down the gene pool, they diverted.
Right.
And that's where their violence comes from. So that's why I say we should be afraid of them.
Yeah.
They have been doing that ever since they left out of Africa.
But that's a problem.
They've been doing it for a short period of time.
If you that's the biggest problem. Is that black people are so afraid of white people. But I'm not afraid of no white person.
I'm not saying that we are. I'm saying that we should.
No, you shouldn't be. No,
we should.
Because
those are real killers.
The only thing about they is that they stick together. We don't. How the fuck can white people come to? How the fuck can they burn down a whole black neighborhood? I mean, if black people stood together.
It's based on the fact that what they had to go through in order for them to survive when they left out of Africa, when they had to kill or be killed.
That wasn't Africa. That shouldn't have nothing to do with Africa. That had something to do with everything.
It's in their genes.
The thing is, black people is more ruthless and savage. I mean, come on now. I mean, yeah, you have white people that's serial killers. Yeah, they serial killers, and they don't have a fear. White people don't really have a fear. You know what I mean? Black people have a fear of certain shit. That's the difference.
So what kind of killers you know have fears? Like, you can't be no killer with no fear.
Right.
You're a scary nigga.
So then, I mean, black people,
scary nigga.
Black motherfucking people need to not have no fear.
It can't. It's not we can't. It's just something that has been bred into us.
No.
The same way how The same way they did to wolves to get dogs is the same thing that they did to get these us here in America. They know that we're not going to uprise and we're not going to attack them. We're the most loyal.
We are loyal.
We're way too loyal.
We are
They have
loyal.
bred us that way. And
Yeah.
anyone that would have stood
They
up
bred y'all
and
that
fought,
way.
they killed us early.
I think that's
They
why.
made sure that person, they made
Yeah.
sure that bloodline is put down.
That's the thing. That's probably why I wouldn't have been in that situation. I probably would have been killed early. But because they didn't kill me early.
No, you're considered. You are considered because you're still alive in your 30s. You're considered passive. You're not a threat to them.
Oh, I'm most definitely a motherfucking threat to their ass. They just don't know it. I'm a silent killer.